Hi, everybody. Welcome to my snow day. The snow is coming down like crazy today here in the Philadelphia suburbs. Mother Nature is playing a wicked joke on us all today. So I have a middle of the week day home and I will be writing some blog posts. My husband was crazy enough to actually go to the office today. So I'm hoping when he comes home, which will be soon, he calls me before that and I can give him a grocery list because I feel like making soup today. Today is a great soup day. Anyway, I love watching Get Ready With Me YouTube videos. They're so much fun. And I've always thought about doing one. However, the issue with me is that I can't see. I'm ridiculously cross-eyed because of my lazy eye. Um, as you can see, my eyes don't even match. They're two different sizes. Um, I need to zoom in like crazy when I do my own makeup. I need like a magnifying mirror that's a million, or I can't see anything. Like even at work when I'm working with numbers on the computers and there's a bunch of zeros together, I have to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Like I have to put my head in and I have to sit there and count the zeros. It's really bad. Like people don't seem to realize that eyesight is such a great gift. And when you have great eyesight, there isn't even any reason to wear those fake glasses because trust me, I've been wearing glasses for 60 years. And although I love my glasses, they're part of my personality. I can't even stand to look at myself without glasses. But you know what? I'm rambling, and that's not my motive today. Today, instead of doing a get ready with me, I thought that I would just show you the products that I use when I do get ready and how I use them. First off, I just want to say on my head today, I am wearing the Carrie lace front wig by Uniwigs. I have had this wig for almost 5 months now, and I didn't even wash it. Yeah, I don't like to wash wigs a lot. I happen to like when they grow and get that volume because, like bio hair, that's dirty and easier to work with when you're putting it up or putting it in a braid. I find it's the same thing with a wig. Now, I did put this wig in a messy ponytail, and I will show you from the sides what she looks like. Okay? So, this is my right side. This is the back side. And oh my God, I get to look at the snow. This is my left side. So yeah, I'm a hot mess today, and I kind of like hot mess days because I don't know, they're kind of fun, and being a hot mess can be fun. So anyway, let me show you the products that I did use. I have my basket of tricks so that I could pull them out to show you. Okay, so here we go. First off, after I cleaned and washed my face, and in the morning, I only rinse my face off with water. Nothing harsh because my face is clean from sleeping the night before. So I'll just use a serum and I'll use a very light moisturizer. I have an artisanal of so many items, so whatever I grab first is usually what I use. So after my face is dried, I'll put a primer on. Today I used this primer from Hard Candy. This is the Shine Free Primer. Excuse me. I've repurchased this. It retails for $8 at Walmart. I love this primer. I think it's really good. I give primer a dry down time of about maybe 5 to 10 minutes before I put anything else on my face. But that's not counting the eyes. Now, I used a couple of different brushes. This brush kit, I swear it's over 10 years and 10 years old. I purchased it from Vera Bradley. And trust me, I don't know why Vera Bradley ever discontinued these brushes because they freaking rock. I use this large brush, which is now deformed because Chippy got at it one day. I use this to wash my beloved well rested. Hold on, let me, oh, here's another Vera Bradley brush that is actually in good shape. But these brushes, like, they're freaking amazing. So anyway, let me find my well rested while I drop everything else on the floor so that Chippy can come after it. This is why we need to be prepared. Okay, so I use Well Rested. This is a concealer and it is a mineral powder, but I am telling you, I just use this right in the corner and down here by where eye meets nose, simply because it's slightly yellow and it gets rid of any shadows that I have. Sometimes I'll put it under here. Sometimes I'll use it as a regular wash all across my eyelid, but I'm running low on this, so I'm just using it in the corners. Um, Ulta no longer sells this. They sell it online, but not in store, which means that I have to get my ass down to the mall this weekend to purchase at least two more well resteds because now I'm petrified that Bare Minerals will pull a real shady move and discontinue this. Because my thing is, once stores stop selling items, it's dying a slow death. And I don't know why Bare Minerals would get rid of this because I've been using it for years. So anyway, that's it. Next, I will work on my eyes. Today, I used my palette that I created. It's a mixture of Makeup Geek shadows and it's a mixture of MAC eyeshadows. See, I have one space left. I started out by putting Barcelona Beach all over my eyelid, all the way up to my brow. I love this color. I think it's a great color for wakening up the eyes. Now, next, I ended up putting this color on. I kind of can't remember what the name of it is, and you can't go into your back orders on Makeup Geek to see what you ordered. So I used this color as a transition color, and I just put it on my lid and all the way up here in the crease. It's very subtle. It's very subtle. So I blended that in, and I'll get to the brush that I blended that in with later. Now, in my crease, I used this freaking amazing color called Hipster. This Hipster color is one of the best eyeshadow colors ever. When I saw the color online, I loved it. But then when I got it, I was like, oh no, this like doesn't look that much like the color that I saw online. Then when I used it, uh, it's great. The blendability is great. It blends so well, and I just really love it. Then under my eyes, to make my eyes look a little smoky, um, and just in the corner of my eyes over here, I used this color Smut. by MAC. Smut is a great, great color. It is like almost like a brownish gray, very dark right here. It's very dark, but it doesn't go on that dark. It goes on a little bit lighter. And to tell you the truth, it doesn't blend that easily. Um, I think it's better for actually lining eyes. Okay. So now when I blended my shadow, I used this brush by Morphe. Um, I have this Morphe brush pack, and I like the brushes. They're really good. Um, but the one Morphe brush that I use that I love more than any other brush, I bought standalone and I bought it at Ulta. This is number M as in Mary 441. I cannot believe when I was blown away by the way this brush blends. It blends shadows so well, and it was only $6. So, might I suggest that if you are looking for a really, really, really great blending brush, get this M441. It's really fluffy and it's really soft, but it does such a great job in blending so that there's no line of demarcation. I really like it a lot. Now, back to the way that I applied the shadow that is called smut. These brushes don't get a lot of love. These little these little spongy brushes. I don't even know. Are they a brush? Are they not? What exactly are they? They're little spongy applicators, I suppose. But I think for a shadow that's really difficult to blend, these are great, especially for lining eyes, because when you dip this into the shadow and then like line your eyes with it, there's no fallout. Like these, you know what? I'm on a mission to bring popularity back to these little nuggets of sponge. I think that they're great. And you might not get a lot of love from other people, but you're getting a lot of love from me there, baby. So might I suggest, even when you go to the store and you see those little blendy things that people pass by, get a couple because I think that they're priceless. So anyway, now the eyes have the shadow. Now it's next to the most challenging part of my face, the brows. I have weird brows. Uh, I also, like right here, I'm kind of missing a part of my brow because that's where I had my skin cancer and that's where I had my Mohs surgery. I mean, it was a mess. I had a freaking huge hole there after I had my surgery. I couldn't even look at myself. Thank God I have my husband because he was like Dr. Vincent. He cleans that thing out because I was so grossed out. And anyway, it left me with a scar, which is a reminder to me of what an idiot I was to keep using baby oil and iodine. Sunscreen counts. So, ladies, if you are younger than me and you are looking at this, make sure you wear sunscreen and do not use baby oil and iodine. Go to the tanning store and buy yourself a fake tan. Get sprayed. It's so much better and so much safer. Anyway, my public announcement for the day. That being said, I have to really draw in brows on my right side. And tell you, my brows are not twins. Well, they're fraternal twins, not identical twins, because my left brow is more straight and my right brow has more of an arch. Maybe the surgery gave it an arch. I don't know. But anyway, what I use for my brow, what my brow item. Oh shoot, I can't find. I have a brush by It, and oh, here it is. All right, I have this brush. I have this brush by It Cosmetics. This brow brush is fantastic. I've had it for years. I don't know how I ended up acquiring it. God only knows. I probably bought some set from QVC. But anyway, it's got a spoolie edge on one side, and it's got a great thin brush on the other. I also like the way that it bubbles out in the middle because it's a great brush for handling. I think it retails for about 25 bucks. I'm not too sure because I don't even remember what I paid for it. Anyway, I use Anastasia Dip Brow. I have been using this Dip Brow pomade for years. In fact, I want to give a little message to my little angel Tati. Don't feel bad that Anastasia didn't have you on their PR list because they don't have me on their PR list either. In fact, nobody has me on their PR list because I'm kind of not the popular girl. Nobody wants to put an old lady on a PR list. So, my dear, my little Tati, don't feel bad. I love you. Maybe Anastasia doesn't have you on your PR list, but I'm always giving you a shout out. Anyway, here's the dip brow. This, I swear to you, I have had this for over 4 years and it doesn't fade away. Last week, I literally purchased my second one because I hit pan on this and I know this is probably going to last me another year. But if I have another one, if Anastasia decides to discontinue this, at least I'll have the next one well into my 70s and possibly 80s. So, anyway, this color is medium brown. And it's a really good color if you like a darker brow. I think this is a very universal color because even if it's a medium brown, it really does come out. It looks taupe. I mean, it's just great. And all I do is dip this end into the gel and I just very carefully and very lightly make my way and fill in my disappearing brows. I can't begin to tell you how great this is. I mean, this lasts all day. You can go swimming in this in the sea or in a pool, and this is not coming off. I am not kidding you. You have to scrub this stuff off. This is if there's only one brow item that you can buy, make it dip brow. I can't say enough about this. And oh my God, the greatest thing is this is only $18. I've had this for like 4 years. $18. You cannot get a better deal than this. Okay, so now I did the brows. Now I'm going to tightline. And what I tightline with is this. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I need to be more organized. I'm not like the others. Anyway, I guess I don't have it. Oh no, I do. It's right here. Elf is one of those products that the brand drives me crazy because either I just cannot stand the products or it's something that I love. Now, this eyeliner and shadow stick is great for tight lining. Um, there's two ends. One is a thicker end, which I'm sure is the shadow, and this is the thinner end. Now, I just take this and I tight line both of my eyes. I love tight lining because I like a dark eye. I think a dark eye is a very pretty eye. Um, but it's subjective. You know what? You might not like a dark eye. I like one. So after I tight line, and I only tight line the top. I don't like to tight line the bottom because I find that if I put liner or like any product in my waterline, it makes my eyes look really small. And my eyes aren't that big to begin with. So after I do that, I line I line my lids with liquid eyeliner. This New York Color eyeliner, I've been wearing this. Oh my God, I swear I've been wearing this liner for 20 years. Um, I love it because the brush is super, super, super thin. It glides, the product glides on nicely, and you can make a nice thin line, or you can make a thicker line. For me, because my eyes are two different sizes, I will make a thinner line on my left side, but I will make a thicker line on my right side to kind of even out the eyes. I've been buying this stuff since it was like $1. I think it's up to $2 now, but this is one of the greatest liquid eyeliners ever because it doesn't break up during the day. When I come home from work or if I have it on all day, it still comes off at night and only at night, and I have to wash it off. So this is definitely a good buy. Okay, so now that I've got everything on as far as my eyes go, now it's time for the face. Now, there are a various amount of foundations that I have. Today, I used this Photo Focus by Wet and Wild, and I used it in soft beige. I love for 588. This is the greatest buy in foundation. What I do is I shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Don't break it. It took your mother 9 months to make it. Okay, so I shake and then I take the product because I happen to like this, the applicator. It's a little plastic applicator. I feel like I'm an artist when I'm applying my makeup. But what I'll do is I'll just take the applicator and I use my hand, the back of my wrist, as a palette. And I will put some of the foundation on, and then I will take my Josie Maran argan oil and I just add a drop of the argan oil to the foundation and then I blend. I'm telling you, one drop of that oil is a life changer for making the texture of any foundation more hydrating and smooth. I happen to apply that, I happen to apply this with a spoon brush. Unfortunately, I left the spoon brush upstairs, but I will apply it with a spoon brush and just gently rub it in. Now look, I wish I had a Zoom, but I don't. I think this foundation looks pretty good. In 2 weeks, I'll be 63, and I do not have any filters. This is all filmed in natural light. I'm by my window. There are no lights on in the house. So I still got my wrinkles, but nothing is settling in. Look, even on my forehead, like this is great. The coverage is great because you can build it up. It's just an amazing foundation. I highly recommend it. But in the meantime, as I'm doing my makeup, I always spritz with water. Now, this is e.l.f. makeup mist and set. I think I paid $3 for it and it was used up a long time ago. I just refill it with tap water and I just spray as I'm waiting to do the rest of my makeup, like in between applications of eyeshadow or whatever product I put on. I'll spritz this on and it just hydrates my skin a little. You need water inside and out as far as I'm concerned. Trust me, I'm no expert. Um, Now, after the foundation is on, I very rarely use a color corrector because I find that concealer does just as good of a job. Now, I am down to the bottom of the barrel on this Maybelline Age Rewind. I freaking love this concealer. What I will do is I'll make a triangle on each cheek. I'll run this up and down my nose because I do have redness, and I'll put a little on my forehead, and then I will blend that in with a damp beauty blending sponge. My favorite, my beauty blending sponge of choice is the Real Techniques. I love the Real Techniques. It's very soft and pliable, and it does the job. Dare I say more? Okay, so now that that's done, it's time for contouring. And I love to contour because I have a very fat face. I have a full face. I have a fat face. I do not have a skinny face. When I'm skinny, I still have a fat face. When I'm fat, I have a fatter face. And when I'm in between, I still have a fat face. So I like a cream contour. For my age and for my skin that is aging, I think a very pro-aging contour is a cream-based contour. And I made this little palette, this 2-item palette at MAC. This, I think they use it as a blush, but it's no blush for me. The color of this is Root. This Root color is a great contour. And what I did was I applied it with this sculpting brush from e.l.f. This happens to be an item from e.l.f. that I bought on a whim, and I ended up really liking it a lot. I just dip it very lightly, and then I sculpt and blend in very lightly and very well. Today, I applied it under my cheekbone, around the frame of my face, on each side of my nose, and right there, just like a little, to give my nose a little bit of shading. Um, I'm not the greatest beauty in the world, but I kind of like my nose. I don't know, for some reason, I got a nice nose, I think. Considering that there's a bump from one of my accidents, I still kind of like my nose. So I kind of like to showcase the greatness of my nose. And contouring really helps. Next, I've got the contouring done. I've got the concealing done. Next, I go in for the blush. Now, I like a bright pink. Bright pinks don't go on bright unless you really have a heavy hand. I love this neon pink that I purchased at MAC. Um, and let me tell you, these were very affordable. They were $14 each, and they will last for a long time because you only use just a little bit of product. Now, with the blush, I'll just very lightly dab because this is a very intense color. And I'll just smile and apply to my cheeks. Then I'll do the old swirl over here. And if there's anything that is a little bit too much, like if I have too much product, what I will do is I will take one of these cleansing wipes. This happens to be from Primark, and they were $2. And I will just open, and I'll pat on my face. And I find that if you use these wipes and just pat on your face, It'll take the excess off, but it'll kind of set everything else. I don't know if you can see. See, I used this morning and it did take up some of the excess, which I was really happy about, and it left all the good stuff. So that's it. Like I don't put any powder on because my pro aging skin is a little bit on the dry side. During the day, I will spray with water, but when I come home, everything is still there. And last but not least is the lipstick. Now, while I'm doing my makeup, I will use this product. This is called Liquid Rainbow, and it's by Skin Actives. Now, Skin Actives did send this to me a while ago as part of a lip care set. And at first I was on the fence about this product, but now I love it. This really makes your lips nice and moist, and it really does prepare your lips for lipstick. So I don't use one color. I use like a million colors every day. Now today I started off with Charlotte Tilbury's Penelope Pink. It's really not pink, it's like a nude color. So I'll just put that on. Over that, I put Buxom's Dolly, and I'll put some more. I like I like this color, but this doesn't make my lips bigger. I wish it kind of did because I like big lips. And then over that, honestly, I applied some of this Lipstick Queen Saint Saint Fire Red, but it doesn't even show up on the video. I don't use it. I don't use it full force because it's just too much for my it's too much for my mouth. And then I top everything off with Fenty's Gloss Bomb. This is a great universal lip product for everybody. It's gold, but even though it looks very warm, anybody can wear it. Any skin tone can wear it. This is just a great finisher for any gloss. And now that I have wasted 32 minutes of your time, I probably could have done a complete get ready with me, but this is what works for me, and these are the products that I use. That's it. They all worked. A lot of these products are inexpensive. Actually, most of them are inexpensive. So I will try to put links to everything, and I will put everything that I used down in the box below. If you liked this, thumbs up. If you didn't like it, thumbs down. If you enjoy these badly produced videos that I make, by all means, please subscribe because I do try to keep it real. No filters, no lighting that's going to hide the wrinkles that I have. I just want to keep it real and keep it pro aging. So that's it. Have a great day and enjoy the snow if there's snow by you. If there isn't, enjoy this spring day. Bye. Love you. Let me figure out how to get out of here.